Hello, everyone. This is your daily channeled message. I'm Mary with Seer Tarot. This is for August 1st, 2020. Wow, August 1st already, huh? Thanks for being here. I just added my new tarot decks to my website, and so you'll be able to look at them and you can order them. And yeah, I can ship most of them within just a couple of days, within a day or two. If it's any longer, I will let you know. But so there's a link in the description box, and let's get started. And so I'll be introducing one new deck probably per week. So right now we're just going to start with one of my older decks. If you know me, you've seen this deck before. We're just going to do it different because you know how I like to shake it up. This one popped out. It's plant the new seed of a new template. Plant the seed of a new template. Okay, here, let me get the lighting better. Just depends on the cards, Plant the seed of a new template. See that? Okay. So it's really important. There's something, I'm trying to learn astrology as soon as I can because I'm always a student of something. Because I'm an air sign, we love to learn. A lot of different signs like to learn. Don't get me wrong, but as a Gemini, I just swallow information. So, what I'm trying to say is the planets are in a place where the veil is kind of thin right now because of the full moon is coming, I believe. But there's also an alignment and all kinds of retrogrades and stuff going on, where we have the ability right now to create what we want. Well, we always do. We always do. By holding the vibration of what we truly want, what we believe we can be. And the more of us that can do this, the better. There was like a time when, I don't know, we wanted things to change, but we didn't want to have to fight or go to war for this, So the thing is that we can choose, look, there's going to be a way that this will happen with peace. And I know that's not the way it looks right now, but there is a way. And if we all can carry the vibration that somehow we can work out the differences in a peaceful way, that we hold the vibration that this is possible. Once the hope, the possibility, it creates change. It truly does. So we don't have to have all the details, but we can plant the seeds of what we want. Okay, so the next card, we're going to just ask us a little bit of information from our angels and ancestors. See if anybody wants to step in and give their opinion, like our higher selves or the creator, the creatress. Never said that before, but I guess that was for somebody. Okay, medicine mother. So honor your inner knowing. So there's something about when you hear certain things that resonates, even if you don't know anything about it, and even if you don't, even if you spoke it out loud, people would think you're crazy. It doesn't matter because we're talking about collective thought versus individuality and our true knowing, our inner knowing. She talks about the inner knowing right here. Medicine Mother also talks about it's time to leave behind what you need to leave behind, whether that's addiction or a way of communicating or a way of not honoring yourself or your mother. Or your place as a mother. Interesting. So maybe this nurturing side of you that you're not honoring, you're not allowing others to nurture you. Interesting. There's something about worthiness that is coming through, and it's important that you know how worthy you are of love and happiness, even if your parents didn't give it to you, or you don't think that they embodied it or embraced it or provided that for you. There's reasons why people do things, and sometimes if we understood that, it would make a difference. So somebody, I think, particularly needed to hear that. It doesn't mean that you're not lovable or worthy. It just means that's the way it was. And sometimes that's the way things are set up in our childhood so we can become certain types of people to walk our path. If we were more dependent on our families or more codependent on our families, or once we can become sovereign and not codependent on or dependent on other anything, once we're completely independent, like independent, yes, then we can walk our path. And sometimes that is releasing codependent or pain in the past and all that. But all of that pain, all those experiences are there for a reason, and they create the person that we've become. So, long story short, in other words. So, I'm going to get one other type of deck here. I'm going to do the Amente cards. So if you want, you can vote on which deck you would like me to open next for next week. For the August readings. The link is in the description box, and there's different decks, and you can, however many I get for each deck, I'll tally them up and open that deck, okay? So I am humble. Okay, so I am humble. Okay, humble does not mean weak. Humble means when we think of humble, sometimes we think of humiliating somebody, and that is maybe, it has like a more negative connotation to the word. But we think about somebody that's humble, then to me, that's saying that I can have many things, many gifts, many opportunities, wonderful family, or a beautiful relationship, and I don't have to flaunt it around. I don't have to show it off. I know who I am, so I don't have to prove anything to anyone. And if you want to call that humble in a negative way, or if somebody does, that's up to them. Because it's not about pleasing them anymore. It's about doing the right thing and creating the right world, the right space for us to live in, and for our children to be safe in, right? Okay. But that's just my opinion. But I think a lot of us are on the same track here. Okay, so we're just going to do a few more cards. We're going to use this new deck. This is the Creativity deck that I have for sale. I might start selling some of my old decks as used decks, as I get more new decks, and so they'll be very reasonable. So that'll be something to look forward to, maybe in the next couple months. So, because even a used deck is great, and if you respect the person that's used it, then that's even better. So, all right, so we're gonna do just a couple more cards here. So this is called Flash. Okay, this is a beautiful picture. So these are made of tapestry, and there is a link. There's just going to be a link to all the decks. So instead of listing them individually, so a creative flash of inspiration will come to you and quickly give you the perfect solution. So you may be, maybe that's the seed being planted, and the medicine mother energy is saying you have everything you know. Okay, so you can expect for it to come. It's going to be almost like the flash reminds me of how we talk about the light codes, And so the flash, they've been giving me a lot of messages about portals opening for new information. The medicine mother wants to remind you of that information, and that it's going to come like a flash. All of a sudden, you're going to know the answer for certain things. And, well, they want me to tell you that it needs to be delivered a certain amount of information at a time, because there's so much that needs to be given to you. All right, so here's, and I love this. I am humble, medicine mother. Between those two, we have the wish granted. Now, we have the butterfly, that's transformation, and we have the sunshine, and it's kind of wide open, right? Wide open for our imagination to create. That's the seeds that we're planting for the new template. Here's the wish that's granted. Believe in your ability as a magic maker to manifest your wishes, as they will soon become your reality. I could say it, I could be it. Or think it, I can be it. Imagine it, we can be it. So, isn't that nice how this wrapped up? I love you very much, and it's a good way to start the month, don't you think? Heading into Lionsgate. Take care. And happy birthday, all of you Leos. Bye-bye.